بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Today we're going to be talking about hadiths of the 6 qualities that every Sahaba had. Number 1, Iman. Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Renew your iman." It was asked, "O Rasulullah, how do we renew our iman?" He said, "Frequently say La ilaha illallah." Every Muslim should renew their iman to make it stronger, to remember that Allah is always watching. Number 2, Abu Bakr radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He who accepts from me the kalima which I presented my uncle, which he rejected it, will be a means for his salvation." This means that if you accepted the kalima that Prophet ﷺ gave to his uncle, it will be a means of your salvation. That means you'll enter the Jannah. Another very important hadith is that Prophet ﷺ, he once said that, close to me into it, he once said that if you say La ilaha, if a Muslim says La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah with sincerity and piousness, the fire is forbidden to touch him. So, Salah was also another fundamental, because every Sahaba loved to do Salah. Anas radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The comfort and delight in my eyes have been placed in Salah." This means that the comfort and delight that Prophet ﷺ liked was Salah. Every Muslim shall do Salah. We cannot be lazy about Salah. Another one, Ali radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam his last words were, "As-salah, as-salah. I fear Allah about those who have the right hand possesses." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's last words were, "As-salah, as-salah." We must always pray the Salah. Ilm and Zikr. Ilm means knowledge, Zikr means remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn Abbas radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam embraced me and supplicated, "O Allah, grant him knowledge." This means that, "O Allah, may Allah grant us knowledge. May Allah open our chest." Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The example of a person who acquires knowledge and does not teach it is like a person who gets treasure and does not spend it." The fifth question that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask us on the Day of Judgment will be, "Did you teach the knowledge you learned?" This was a very, very important question, because all the other Sahabas were very worried about this question. So when they were when they went back home, they would always remember this question in their heart. Did I tell it to everyone? Ikram al-Muslimin, caring for another Muslim brother, the rights of a Muslim brother. Rafi ibn Quddij narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "When Allah loves a slave, He protects him from the traps of the world, as any of you would protect the sick person from water." We must care for other people, and Allah will care for us. Jabir radhiyallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Undoubtedly amongst you the most beloved and nearest to me on the Day of Judgment will be those who have the best conduct." We must have best conduct. It is a fundamental of your iman that Muslims should have best conduct. Prophet ﷺ did not spread the word of Islam by hatred and violence. He spread it by nice voice, respect, and care for other people. This is what we always must do. We must care and respect every person. Even if they hate us, we must love them. Ikhlas means sincerity in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must have sincerity in everything. And every action we do, we must have sincerity. Sincerity in namaz, that Allah is watching me, and I'm not doing it for show off. The sincerity in my zikr, my sincerity in my tarawih, my sincerity in my Ramadan, my sincerity in my hajj. It must always be there. Because if you don't have sincerity, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask you on the Day of Judgment, go get the reward from the person you did it for. If you want the reward from Allah, because Allah's resources, Allah is not bound to the resources. If everyone gets what they want, it's not even a drop out of the ocean of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's reward. We must get the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not from the human, because it's also known as shirk. And when shirk happens, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never forgives the person who did shirk, partners with Allah. Abu Hurairah narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The worst of people regards his ranks the hereafter is he who spoils his life of the hereafter here for the worldly benefits of others." This means that if you want to spoil your hereafter, get your benefit from other people. Like if you do namaz, if you want to spoil your hereafter, do namaz and do it for someone else, not for Allah. That's how you spoil your hereafter. Umar ibn al-Khattab narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Make things easy and do not make them difficult. Comfort people and do not scare them from the deen. Do not scare them." That means that go easy on someone, not push all the deen on them. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he taught the Sahabas, the first 13 years was just working on their iman. They didn't push everything at once, because then no one would convert. No one would believe in Islam. Because you not push everything at once. Salah, ilm dhikr, fasting, hajj, all that at once. No. First work on the iman. Dawat. Anas Abu Masood Budri anhu, whoever guides others to do good, his reward is like the one who does it. This means that if you guide someone else to do good, then the person that you guided, it has to be sincerity. The person that you guided, you will get his reward, like you did the action too. So we must stop people from doing bad and start people from doing good. We must tell people to do good, tell them not to do bad. This is the work of da'wah, my brothers and sisters. There's a lot of reward for the person who stops people from doing bad and makes people do good. He gets the same reward as if he did it. So everyone must put these 6 qualities in their life. So inshallah, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. पहुंच जाएंगे जिस दिन ऐ उजागर उनके कदमों में पहुंच जाएंगे।